What's good? Welcome or welcome back. My hands is ash. And pretty soon, I probably gonna need some shelves up under here so I could just have everything I need right here at my disposal when I get ready to tap in. I was trying to beat the rain. It happened like at the exact moment that I felt inspired. Like I was like, I think I'm ready for the day. And it was late. Oh my God, it's almost 4 o'clock. I gotta hurry up because I wanted to check out the happy hour specials. But anyway, my son, he um he decided to go to Liam University, which means that he is connecting with himself today. And it's such a healthy choice. Like he literally spent all day yesterday with me, his father, and his brother. And I feel like it was very fulfilling for him. And he just really wanted, he kind of woke up that way. He woke up early. He wanted to cuddle. As soon as I did a reading, and when I was headed to the back, I saw him. He was woke, and it looked like he was about to feel some type of way, but I picked him up and babied him for a second, and he was good. And he like, okay, bye. I love you, but bye. And because he was giving me kisses, blowing me kisses, but he closed his door. So I love that for him. And I understand that, obviously, because I be needing my time too. And as long as he's feeling okay, then I'm okay. So I was just trying to make myself available just to see what was going on with him. But honestly, I got inspired to, why don't you worry about you and take care of you? So that's what I started doing. So anyway, time to clear some energy out. And right at the time that I was like, okay, I think I'm about to go to the table, and I said, well, why don't I spruce myself up a little bit and get in front of the camera? And I agreed to it. That's when I saw the rain. So it was like I was trying to race and beat the rain before it came down, but it's coming down now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But usually when it rains, it just means it's a lot of emotions, okay, going around. So anyway, let's see what's going on. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. I hate when I do all of that and then it still does not, like, there it is. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on in this energy. All right, Spirit, what's going on? Ten of Swords. Okay, someone could be a sun sign Gemini, and they're getting to the root cause of some kind of mental breakdown or this feeling of failure or this bitterness that they're feeling or this bitterness that they've experienced. It could be even like a bitter taste in their mouth when it comes to you. Someone is like getting to the root issue or the root cause of it. Someone could feel betrayed by you. They could feel as if they have experienced some kind of deep wound that they won't recover from. And this could be because of a relationship ending or a relationship that failed, or they feel that they failed you. They could feel that they're the reason for some kind of conflict that you're experiencing. They could feel that whatever the conflict is or whatever their choice is that or choice was, that it's created some kind of trust issue that you can't get past, or that you're choosing not to. It could also be vice versa. This is some kind of situation that you created that caused trust issues. Anyway, I feel like trust issues are the breakdown of someone's connection, someone's relationship. This could be within a marriage. Someone could feel like they made bad choices. They could feel like you've made bad choices. This could be someone who's seeing you turn to a place of self-love, or either this is what they want to do. Yeah, they could be letting go of trying to love you so that you'll love them. Something like that. Like someone could be trying to love you because they wanted you to love them, but it's not happening. It's like they're realizing, I gotta love myself. Okay, this could be heavy Gemini energy, but also could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, where this is just an understanding that self-love is really the optimal way to fix something that has broken, but it could be something that is broken within. Okay. Yeah, we have a Cancer here that could be rejecting this person. As a matter of fact, you guys could be rejecting each other and it really doesn't feel good to either one of you. But I feel like the Cancer could feel as if this is an opportunity that they're missing. You're missing out on this opportunity. They could also feel like their trust issue resulted from some kind of blind spot where they felt disconnected from themselves. They felt disconnected from you. And they just obviously did not like whatever happened here. There's some kind of like reevaluation that someone could be having. So they could feel as if maybe possibly they got bored with the connection. Maybe this is a connection that broke down slowly or something like that. Someone feels as if they've got bored with the connection. The connection is not giving what it used to. Okay, so I feel like someone could want to speak up here. You could have someone that does want to communicate with you, does want to talk to you, but they kind of felt like you didn't want to talk to them. We have sorrow, shattered dreams, dissatisfaction, and failure. This is why they were experiencing so much of a mental breakdown, because they wanted to communicate with you, but they felt like you didn't want to. Someone felt like it was an absolute no. And because of this, it was causing stress for them. Detaching from you actually made this person feel better. Like, you know, it's kind of like you could have detached from them, or you didn't have anything to say to them. And because of that, they just felt like, well, maybe if I give you that back, give you that space, I will feel better. So this is like someone walked away and maybe hope that this would create a desire for you to come toward them, but instead you actually took it as an opportunity to go the other way as well, and maybe learn to find this harmony and peace without this person. It actually sounds healthy, although the way that it happened, maybe, you know, it caused mental issues. Like it caused distress mentally. It could have left confusion, left opportunities for illusions to creep in. It could have been an ego blow, like, you know, it kind of feels bad that you don't want to talk to me, or it feels bad that you don't want to connect with me. I don't understand this. And they were hoping that their detachment would create a deeper desire. But it seems like they got the opposite effect. Instead, someone could have found happiness, which is necessary in any relationship or connection, to find a way to be happy regardless of who comes and goes in your life. So it feels like someone has done that. Like conquer some kind of abandonment issue, yeah. And this actually could be what is bringing the connection back together in a different way with the Three of Pentacles. So you, okay, sorry. I love my incense, but it is like choking me out. Hold on. any reason particular that it wants to blow this way. Usually it goes that way. Okay, anyway. Um, yeah, the Lovers in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this was a big ego blow. Someone's relationship, family, connection fell apart. It used to be very solid, or so they felt, or so they thought, or so it looked. But it's dismantled. There's a separation here. And it feels like someone's doing good without them. They could even be doing better. So that's an ego blow. However, releasing this person, releasing this contract, or even just releasing the negative emotions associated with it, has left room for somebody to heal and to come into stability with self. With the Three of Cups, this is like harmony, acceptance of self, feeling good about self, and thereby feeling good about the connection again, even if it's not what it used to be. You guys could be starting over. So you're going from the Ten of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. So it kind of does feel like you're taking a step backwards or in the wrong direction. But this is with cooperation. So you could be starting all over to build a true foundation that is built on trust, that is built on honesty. It could also have to do with where you are currently, because a lot of things have changed. So you guys could be coming more up to date with your current self, the current information. Like you guys could be starting over new where you are currently. Okay, what's the Four of Cups? Somebody feels rejected by you, or you're rejecting somebody, but I mean, it's good for you. The Devil in reverse. Someone could be choosing a better route. Things that they used to use as a crutch to maybe even deal with some of these type of issues. Someone is finding another way to do this. This is release, or even it could feel like a savior. You could honestly create this energy of someone feeling saved or refreshed off of a string of like bad habits, codependency, addictions, okay? Materialism, the feeling of being trapped, even lying, scheming, things like that. Like, you could offer a different perspective, or you could offer some kind of healing emotionally. This person actually could have been closed off to this for a while, so that could be another reason why what you wanted to see with this person, it could have seemed like it was never going to happen, or it could even seem like it's not happening currently, even if it is. Like, it could be happening, but the way that you're looking at this person will make it hard for you to believe. Because at one point in time, you may have been the only person or the only thing that helped this person. So you may have held like a responsibility for this individual. You may have felt like it all falls on you, and if you weren't going to do it, then, you know, if you could not be this support system for this person, that they would never find a way to support themselves or a way to heal themselves without resorting to something that would not be good for them. But this person has overcome that, and it does feel like they are resistant to your help, or you could just be saying no. Okay, you could just be deciding that this is not something you want to indulge in, and it is because of how many times you've tried before. But it feels as if they could have someone new in their life with the Three of Cups that is willing to assist them with this, or somebody that they're meeting on another page. You definitely have 2 3s, so this does feel like reunion or harmony in different situations. Maybe family members, other family members could have come to this person's assistance or aid, or they could just be feeling an overwhelming sense of balance and harmony with the connections that actually are ready to build. So missing out on one, or if one falters, it's okay, because there is another connection that they really feel is building, and they're receiving a lot of recognition, or what they're doing is giving rewards. So they're feeling rewarded by a certain connection. Someone is putting their focus where the rewards are. Okay, and the reward could be great. It may not be the exact same thing as what they lost, but what they have or what they've gained is enough to keep them from possibly like bad behaviors, is what I'm getting with the Devil. Bad behaviors, things that you could do out of boredom or resistance to things getting better. It's kind of like being triggered into negativity and then behaving toxically because you kind of just feel like this is it. It's like life is over, so I might as well just, or oh fuck this. Like somebody could really become resistant and rigid to the ways in which life can unfold better. But someone's not doing that. So this is definitely, it feels like somebody turning over a new leaf. Let's see. What's the energy? What's mental breakdown and bitterness? This has to do with some new clarity. Like I said, it could be clarity about what happened before. Yeah, we have extra. So somebody's been doing a lot of thinking. They could feel like they were too much in their ego. Honestly, somebody could be feeling like they're the butt of a joke or like they're a joke now. This also could be a situation where someone was intending to create some kind of dramatic like situation with you, but it's just not happening. So someone could feel silly. Someone could feel silly, honestly, because they were hoping to trigger some kind of situation with you. That's not happening. What's the Lovers in reverse? New boo. Yeah. For some of you, they wanted you to... Okay, that could have been what you would do. If this person detached from you, or if this person triggered you, or if this person attacked your ego, you would just run to the next person that would see your ego, or the next person that saw you. Or there was someone in particular that you would run to because this person did see you. So it's kind of like this person actually, in a sense, it kind of feels as if they would control you because they were able to trigger you into being dramatic and into seeking this new love and this new harmony and not being content with, the way that things were for you currently. So this could have been exasperating your healing time. For some of you, you haven't been healing. You've actually been running from a past situation, and it's because of it's kind of like the ending. Something about the situation left you unhealed. It could have left you depressed. You could have felt as if this person hit you where you could not tell. Like, they were doing things behind the scene. You could have even felt as if they pulled the wool over your eyes, a veil over your eyes. This may be a situation that you have to recontemplate or reevaluate often, like your decisions with this person even, especially because of the trust issues. And then you still have all of these hurt situations, these things, missed opportunities. Financially, this could have affected your work, or it affected someone's finances or someone's stability materially. It affected something materially. It could have kept you from going to work. You could have lost the job due to this situation. There could just be a lot that is wrapped up in the loss of it. And then the feeling, the ego blow of knowing that this may be something that you gave your all to. You could have went extra for this situation. Okay, you could be somebody who typically does go the extra mile for the people that you love, or the connections, your connections. You go over, you go overboard. You do more than enough. And so with this situation, it's like you felt like you went overboard, or you went, every time you try to extend yourself or do more than even what is asked of you, and you end up still being dissatisfied. There's a feeling of failure or just not being content. You could also feel as if someone takes advantage of this. They overindulge. I don't know, but it just feels as if someone is feeling like a fool. And someone could feel that you pushed them, or they were pushed to play the fool. There's also someone here that I feel has went through some of these similar issues, and it has brought them to a new situation. But this is one that their detachment from this situation is what is creating this. It's not, even if this is what you used to do, that's maybe what you healed. Okay, this is someone who could have been toxic. You could have been toxic too. And when the two of you get on that toxic page, you start acting or behaving in toxic ways. So the devil in reverse is like, you making better choices for yourself, you not being on a string, you not doing what someone triggers you to do, but you're acting because you want to. It also could be because you had to stop sipping from this person's cup or whatever it was that they were offering you. It was not what you wanted. It was not the truth. It's almost like somebody giving you a roofie to tear down your ego or tear down your truth. I kind of feel as if someone was trying to take advantage of you energetically, whatever they had in their cup that they were trying to get you to sip from. So this could be someone masking something as love when it's really not love. For some of you, it's lust. So that is going to be a major ego blow because the cup was shallow to begin with. It was not true love. You could have realized this with this person a long time ago, which is why you let go. And you didn't just let go of this person, but you let go of the behaviors that this connection will push you into. So this is why you are not running towards a new person, but you are actually attracting and coming into harmony with someone new. If you haven't already, this could be what's new for you or what's happening for you next. We have new love, learning each other, flirtations. Okay. Roller coaster, highs and lows. So there's someone that's receiving recognition and reward for what they have been able to create, for what they have been able to bring back to life. And then someone is also kind of like getting knocked down or being taken down for the things that they have destabilized, the things that, I don't know if someone had lies, things that they were hiding, something that created a rocky foundation or something like that. This is coming out now. It could just be someone's personal instability. What's roller coaster and the Three of Pentacles? You good? Yeah, okay. Okay, we have the blues in reverse. So someone is I feel like someone is giving recognition where it's due. This could actually be someone who's separating from you. This could be someone who's actually detaching from you so that they could get a better, well-rounded viewpoint of what they're dealing with when it comes to you. Someone's handling their emotions and how they're seeing a situation, the ending of it, and what it's become now, even though it's not as much as it used to be. Something about it is refreshing or is worthy of reward or praise. So I feel like somebody is being... You want your nuggets now? Okay. Hold on one second, y'all. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, the blues in reverse with the roller coaster and the upright. Someone gets a high off of riding your highs and lows, okay? Your emotional turbulence, your mood swings. Someone gets a high, like energetically, off of possibly what they find there. You could be someone that they really learn a lot from how you deal with the roughest time periods in life, like the struggle. Excuse me, just as much. They could learn just as much from you when you're at your lowest as they do when you're really flying high or you're like thriving in life or you're really taking care of things. I feel like someone is seeing a lot of value in your connection. They're seeing a lot of value in you. They could be recognizing certain things about you, certain things that are valuable that they didn't see before. Now, for some of you, this is an ex who is seeing this, so they may not be so happy about this because it feels like they missed out on this. These could be things that they're only seeing in hindsight and it's too late. Okay. For others of you, this is someone new. And this is someone who has detached from you, but this is why they keep coming back to you. This person could have like a healthy addiction. Like they could have had what they would consider to be an unhealthy addiction, and it's for these exact reasons that they cannot not see you. They have to recognize who you are and the value you add to their life. And the value you add could have nothing to do with money. It could have nothing to do with what you look like physically, or anything physical or material. It could truly be an emotional connection. It could even be a connection that they were resistant to emotionally, that they were like trying to avoid. Okay. But they've handled whatever they felt was unhealthy because you have overcoming addiction, emancipation, regaining control, reclaiming power, release, freedom, detachment. And yet in this detachment, this person is giving you praise. Okay, so it's like they're not in their feelings, but what they're seeing in you or how they feel about you is worthy of praise. That's how they feel. Let's see. What's the Four? I guess I just covered that, but let's see. What's the Four of Cups and the Devil in reverse? Cancer, Capricorn energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Heavy Pisces. Bye, Felicia in reverse. This person could be emotionally avoidant for certain reasons, but they don't want to let you go. They don't want to say goodbye. Why would they? In fact, this person could have pushed you out of their life because there was a blind spot. Communication could have been blocked with the throat chakra. You actually could have tried to communicate or reach out to this person, or maybe they did reach out to you, but there was still a blockage in communication. So certain things that should have been talked about, or certain things that would have helped you to help them or help you to gain more insight, it was not available. So that could be another reason why, you know, they just did not have a total picture. They weren't able to see everything, and they may have made a choice without hearing you out or without voicing their opinion or telling you how they felt. But they're not doing that anymore. In fact, this could be someone who's detaching from you and still keeping the lines of communication open. They could even be expressing to you why they're detaching, when they detach, you know, or what is causing them to detach. I also feel like somebody wants more attention than you're able to give currently. That's the truth. We have kinky ways. Hold on one second. Yeah, but lust is in reverse. So if this is someone who wants to dominate and control something, it's not that they just have a deep desire to connect with you and be around you. It's that more so, even if that is a part of it, mostly they just want to be in control of what you see, who you want to see, who you want to spend your time with. That is a devil energy that's in the upright. So there is somebody here. I'm not so sure who this is, but you have like my son is so funny. I don't care what something look like. You can put new stuff on his plate. Oh, I forgot to turn that light off. You can put something new on his plate and it's fine or whatever, but he don't care what the name of it is. He need to see what it smell like. What does it smell like? That'll let him, that is like his new way of determining whether or not he's gonna taste it. When he was a baby, anything I was eating he would try, and he ate so many things, and then he got real specific about stuff and what he likes to eat, and then it just like got stuck where he only eats the same things. Now he is starting to open up, but I'm telling you what that smell like. Let me see what it smell like. Okay. Because if it don't smell right, he good. And I don't even know what the difference is. Some stuff can smell great to me, but if it don't smell good to him, no thank you. Okay. All right. What is this here? Kinky ways. I was saying, I don't know if that's somebody's alter ego or your alter ego, but it's like somebody is letting go of control but not letting go. Someone is saying goodbye, but not really because they want to. They could just be doing it because it's the healthiest decision, because it makes sense, because it's the next like logical step. Like what else are they supposed to do? But it doesn't change the fact that this person could still crave you or desire you. Or this is you. And what else are you supposed to do? It's like somebody has a situation here. You may have a situation where it kind of feels as if, what else are you supposed to do except for like numb yourself, avoid it all, like just close it down, avoid it altogether. You could be drinking more than normal or going out for drinks more than you usually do. something about this situation is like pulling you, tugging you, calling you in two different directions. Somebody's on the fence. That's what I feel. Someone could be defensive to healing. They could be defensive or avoidant of what would actually heal this situation. So it's like they are making healthy choices, but the one thing that could actually bring harmony and peace to this situation, even if it means, maybe that's what it is. Someone just really does not want to have to say goodbye. They don't want to have to say, this is the end. For some of you, this could be a situation where it can't be the end. You could have children with this person. It could be, for some of you, it could just be like a family member or a friend. And so part of you really wants to stay connected to this person, but at the same time, part of you is like, I gotta let this person go. I mean, whatever it is that they're doing, or however it is that they're making you feel, it isn't good or healthy right now. Currently, the emotions that you're feeling from them just aren't good. So it's temporary, but you're having to find other things that are bringing you joy, or that can bring you peace, or that can even take the place of this energy in your life, because there is some kind of connection that is invaluable. Really, I would say it's a codependency. Is not, though. I feel like you've healed that, but at the same time, there's like a fine line between being codependent and just being able to rely upon somebody, or just being close and super connected. So I don't know, but someone's trying to do like a balancing act here, where they're just trying to stay clear about what it is that they're going through. They're trying to own up to, how they truly feel. This is someone I feel has deep feelings for you, or they desire to know what you're doing. And, it could just be somebody who wants to know every aspect of your life. And the fact that they're not able to, the fact that they're not able to talk to you or be close to you or connect with you the way that they want to, and you are also somebody that they're not just going to, it's like they can't close the door on you, but sometimes they have to walk away from the door. This could not be quite as easy as it used to be. Maybe it was easier before. I don't know, or it could be that someone was numbing how they felt about this, so now they're having to deal with this, whereas before, big deal. You were here, now you're not. We have wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance, and passion. So, yeah, I don't know if this means that you could be dating other people to get over this person. You're trying to replace them. Or maybe some of you are going to face your, heal your issues and face whatever this fear is, that something's going to end and you're actually going to go in. Because I have lipstick evidence in reverse. You're not, okay, I just asked that question. Is this you dating someone else to get over them? No. You're not replacing this person. Maybe you find them to be irreplaceable, hence why you need the numbing. So you're not trying to replace them. So it kind of feels like you're going to face them, or you're going to face these issues like head on. Yeah, you could be doing the research, getting information, and you are still getting back out there. You're not going to settle. You're not going to settle for a situation or for energy or an emotional, dumping, or a connection with somebody where it creates some kind of unhealthy codependency, or where they affect you negatively because of the space that they're in. So you're not going to settle for anything. And you're still going to be open to, other connections that are able to fulfill you or meet you where you are. But it doesn't feel like, if this is romantic, it doesn't feel like you're trying to replace this person in your life. Or even if it's not, you're not trying to find somebody to replace this person. You're just finding a way. Some of you are even researching how the fuck to deal with this without hurting or harming you. Like, you don't want to fall into bad behaviors, but this situation literally is kind of like it's keeping you stuck and on the fence, and this energy of wanting to do the most and wanting to do the least. Yeah, somebody kind of feels like a caged wild beast. They feel like they're being put in a box. It's like, can't do exactly what I want to do, but at the same time, part of what I want to do probably isn't even healthy for me, and I may be reacting to, how I'm feeling about you currently, but that's not, like somebody would really just love to close the door on you and pretend that you don't exist. Or either that's you. You would rather be able to do that than to have to go through these emotional issues that you are working through. But I feel like it's to your, for your betterment. I feel like it's for your betterment, and it feels like, especially if you keep connecting with other people, if you keep kind of like if you keep seeking, you're going to find the connections that could potentially give you what it is that you're looking for outside of this situation, because it kind of feels as if this is somebody who is not consistently there, but what they add to your life is valuable, and it's almost something that you want to have on a regular basis, but you may need to find it elsewhere. You have reading up, doing the research, and then we have detective. So I feel like somebody knows this about you, especially if this is like somebody who was in a relationship with you or somebody who wants to date you. The thing is, they know that as much as you may not want to say goodbye to them, they know inevitably, eventually, you're going to have to. They could even be looking for evidence of this now, which is why their energy probably is not where it needs to be. They're trying to see if you're connected to somebody else, and so the energy that they're giving off to you is insecurity. We have Fuego in reverse. Yeah, it's killing the chemistry. So someone could be afraid that you are choosing someone else over them, and because of that, the chemistry and the connection that you have with them is dying or dying out. Some of you, like I said, you keep seeking and you're going to find, like you may be finding somebody who truly is the person that you need, and it's a person who is ready to play the role that you are asking for. So it could be a situation where you felt like this person was irreplaceable, but honestly, after cleansing your energy, you may be able to find that you actually can replace this person with someone who's more well equipped, or who wants to do the most in your life. Okay, because we have supersize me, doing too much, excessive. It's only doing too much and excessive for somebody who doesn't need it or doesn't want it. But if these are the things that you truly are desiring, then likely this would be like more than enough for you, or this could be like a dream come true. Okay, yeah, because for some people, one man's treasure, what is it? One man's garbage is another man's treasure, or woman, doesn't matter. But it could be something that someone did for you or someone was doing for you, and for you it's like, yeah, that's too much, I'm good on that. But for another person, it could be absolutely what they're looking for. So it does feel like you could be looking for something or someone, like you're trying to move on is kind of what it feels like. Trying to move on without pushing or blocking somebody else out of your life. And I feel like you're about to gain the insight or either gain the connection that helps you to do that. Hell, you could have this new person that does so much that literally you don't need anything from this other person. So if they come in, great, you can celebrate and be genuine about it. If they come through, great, you can celebrate and be genuine about it. But if they don't, it's okay, because you still, life is going to go on. Things are going to work out anyway. Like, it's okay. It's okay if it can't be them, All right, you guys. I'm going to leave the reading at that for this live, and I'll be back with another one. I appreciate the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you know when I go live. I'm in love with your souls. Bye.